some things this afternoon.
Always have to come up with a new way to say it.
Always,
right?
always with
Yes.
today's chalkers. But believe it or not, the Taylor and Travis engagement is still what many people are talking about after they posted the announcement on Instagram just over 24 hours ago. And since we have our die-hard Swiftie, our Swiftie correspondent, our Sir Knight Colton Cichoracki, how are you doing? Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
You know, it's funny. I've gotten a lot of congratulations, even though I quite literally have nothing to do with what's happening. Yeah, but, you know, it was funny yesterday because you called me right after, right after it happened.
I had to make sure it wasn't a hoax. I said, is this real?
Well, and I saw it on Instagram, and I sat there and stared at it. I was like, what is... I didn't understand what was happening, and then once I realized, I was like, oh, and then stared at the pictures for a long time. Wow, it was quite something.
Do you remember where you were when it
do.
happened? 'Cause you weren't here at work.
I was at home, and I just got home from the gym, and I will remember that forever where I was. And then as soon as I saw it posted, I went on, you know, TikTok, Facebook, you know, all the other social media accounts to see what everyone else's reactions were, and a lot of the same reaction of just like, oh my gosh. And I think what took me back mostly was that I didn't expect Taylor Swift to have the classic millennial, you know, I'm engaged Instagram post, right?
Yeah.
I thought there'd be, I don't know what would happen, but, you know, I didn't expect her to break the news on Instagram, but she did.
Yeah.
And boy, it was a big deal.
I feel like news like that, you have to be the one to give that news.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody else to do it. Something like that you don't want to hear and keep going around speculation. People are saying, rumors are. No, she wants to be the one to own her news. And you remember how you were saying last week, both Taylor Swift and Beyonce, like they don't talk to us as people. You know, they kind of talk to us through others or in other ways. So the fact that, she wanted to say it directly to us, don't you think it was pretty...
Yeah, and the photo of it actually happening, you know, it just like, I don't know, it's just like, I was so happy and I just wanted to like hug them because I for some reason I just felt like I was there. I don't know, it was a really weird thing, but just to see, you know, the most powerful, one of the most powerful celebrities out there, Taylor Swift, going through this very personal moment, and we got to see it. And I just think that's really cool.
Before we move on, did you cry? Be honest, you could tell me, did you cry?
I got teary-eyed. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, just like, look, they were so cute, and so, like, you could just tell they're so happy and so in love. It was just really, really cool. And the photos are just breathtaking.
They are. They truly are. Maybe if you want to use this rundown just to kind of wipe a little bit more of those tears, you can do that. But now we do have a few updates since the news broke, including hearing from Travis's dad, Ed Kelce himself. He says Travis asked Taylor to marry him almost 2 weeks ago over a glass of wine. Oh my, isn't that so... That's really, okay, that is a moment there because he still went about it in that traditional way. But that was over a glass of wine at a garden in Lee Summit, Missouri. And take a listen.
It was a couple weeks ago that Travis got it done after a few weeks of prodding from myself and from Scott Swift. He was going to do it, but wanted to find the perfect, you know, the perfect way to ask her and to make it special. And we kept trying to tell him, when you do it, that's what makes it special. So don't fret on where, or just get it done.
Just get it done, and that's exactly what they did. What do you think about that announcement?
Yeah, you know, it was cool kind of get some, you know, details of when it happened. A lot of people are speculating that it happened right around when they taped the podcast that she was on with Travis and Jason Kelce. So they think it was right around because her lipstick, her makeup kind of matches, and haircuts match too. People get into this.
People? Why are you saying people like it's somebody else that's not you? I know you were comparing.
No, I don't zoom in on the photos to
Colton,
make sure.
Who are you lying to
Well,
right
sometimes
now?
I do. But,
okay, thank you.
Well, you know what one of the tells was the watch on Taylor's wrist, because she's wearing the same watch in the podcast. So those are the things that people pick up on.
People pick up on.
Yeah.
Clearly, this honeymoon stage is lasting for quite some time, but you also mentioned in the past that you think she might do the Super Bowl. Are you still on that?
I still do think that, but you know, one thing, I know I was in the Studio 10 office today talking about it. One thing that I think might happen is that this is going to start a different chapter for Taylor. And, you know, when she gets married, does she have a family? Does she take a break from music? Does she get into other things? She always talks about wanting to being a director. She already is a director, but maybe do more of that. So it'll be really interesting to see where things go from here, especially after the big royal wedding.
This really is our royal wedding.
It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So of course we're going to make sure we stay tuned for that. But switching gears here, we do also have an exciting update that everyone